everybody? Welcome back to the episode of Smart Minds, Good Times. Today I have a very special guest. He's a club owner, promoter. He's big in the party scene. Vontae Jones, say what's up.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
So I'm blessed to be here today with you. Appreciate you for inviting me here to your spot, to your club. Yeah, let's get to it. So tell me a little bit about like yourself, your life growing up.
Yeah, man, I'm 30 years old, man. Grew up in the south side of Richmond. Just coming up, man, I didn't really know, honestly, like what I wanted to do, but, play sports. So, being a promoter, being a restaurateur or being a club owner, like that never really crossed my mind, coming through high school and stuff like that, man. So it really just, me coming to the club one day and it was like, man, you know what? Like, I love the energy in here, man. Everybody's having fun, everybody's smiling, like, I just love it, man.
What do you think it was that made you like kind of attracted to the scene?
Women, the money, the crowds, me actually thinking to myself like, hold on, man, I know a lot of people. I'm popular, I can do the same thing that these guys are doing this club. So like that's really what it is. But like what really, me start thinking it was a business was, damn, man, I literally study this game, man. Like, you know how like people like study basketball? Like, I studied the game of, entertainment and promotion and stuff like that, man. So I watch a lot of big timers out in the big cities and stuff like that and see how many people they bringing out and how much money they're making. They're bringing millions a year, doing events, man.
Because, like that's big cities. And here in Richmond, we're not really a big city. We don't really get a lot of big celebrities that come weekly and everything. And I think, the clubs you're associated with and the promoters you're associated with are like the only ones that really bring in celebrities to Richmond.
Man.
Why do you think it is that there's not people really coming to Richmond as much?
Man, the money.
Really?
Yeah, the money, man. It's really all about money. Like, like from a business standpoint, as a promoter, you look at it like this, man. You look at, can we really afford this artist in this market?
Yeah.
Like, can we really, pay this $50,000 to $100,000 for this artist? And can we make that back times two?
Yeah.
Like I don't really think a lot of people understand, the game, man. They look at, all our pages and like, oh man, they having a blast, they having a party, they drinking, they doing this. But man, like this thing is really a business, man. So it's like, if you can't make the money times two, is really no point of doing it.
So,
man.
Because it is true, like, people come pay tickets, come buy alcohol, have a good time, get drunk, see their favorite artist maybe.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you could be stressing because like, hopefully we need to sell this amount of alcohol. Make sure these tickets are going, make sure they're good. There's a lot of things in play. So, I mean, but like, what is there ever, how you say you had to make 2 times as much money back?
Yeah.
Is there ever situations maybe when like your your promotion group is on a come up where maybe you'll pay an artist, you won't make that 2x back, but you're getting exposure? Is that ever something you guys had to do?
Man. Definitely, man. Man, listen, man, one thing about it, man, like, like with me and my, my team, man, so I'm a part of a team, and I work with a group, called Joe Bros Entertainment Group. Like we've been a team since 2015, man. So, them guys really helped me build my, my own brand, my personal brand, which, we're all a team now. Like my company's with his company's with mine. It's like, man, that's what it's all about. So it's like, we've done shows to where it helps build a brand. Now, let me tell you something now. Like now, it makes so much sense to do that. Now, like when you're a promoter, it doesn't. But like, when you're a venue owner, it definitely makes sense to me to do an artist. I might pay an artist $20,000 and we really might not make that whole 20 grand back. But the exposure on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and just in the streets, man, are like, oh shit, man, Richmond Live just bought this artist. They man, listen, everybody probably thinking we made $100,000. But in reality, man, they probably lost a lot of money, man. But guess what? The video is gonna be fire. It's gonna get a lot of views, get a lot of traction on social media. So it's really all about, man, like I feel like in this industry, it's not really about the money. It's really about the brand and can you keep your brand on top?
That makes sense because you gotta have that kind of like risk-taking mentality in that space or basically in any business type of environment, right? Because there's people be like, oh, why would you throw an event? You're not gonna make any money on it. That's dumb. People are so close-minded, but like, you're building something that money can't buy. That's one thing I started. When I was talking about when I started my podcast, I was telling my friends, I was like, money can't. Listen, same thing with this venue, right? You can't buy how people feel towards your brand or your venue.
You can't, man.
You gotta. That people wanting to come to here is a natural feeling. That's not something money can buy. Yeah. You can use money as a tool to get the things that could make that happen, though.
Yeah.
So I mean, that I see that as a win, even if it's a small loss or even if it's a big one.
It's like, so crazy, bro, because my partner always says, "Man, your money can't move us. Your money can't move us, man." Man, one thing I can say, money, can move. Man, money move these artists. For sure, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing they do. But like with us, man, listen, we're a team, full of loyalty and just respect. So, it be times where, man, the event still lose, but man, you gotta understand, our team is bigger than this. Like, you feel me? Like, if you don't got no team in this stuff, man, like, you gonna fail. So our team is bigger than this. Like, in this venue, man, like, we look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like, we're not just looking at Richmond Live. We're looking at Rose Room down here, and we're looking at H2O on the 4th floor. That's 4 floors, 3 different venues.
And, on a Friday, Saturday night, that could be, all going on simultaneously, like 4 different venues.
Massive.
And so it's like, how many people did it take for y'all to gather up, you and your team, to buy this venue back in December? Is it like 4 of y'all, 3 of y'all, 2 of y'all?
So, man, it's one guy, man. One guy, man. So, and I'm not gonna disclose that information. But man, we all a team, and end of the day, he's like the guy where he's like, you know what? Let's move.
Yeah.
And we moving. You feel me? Because man, this is why I say this, man. And like, I tell this to the younger generation that want to be promoters. It's like this, man. Like, you always gonna have a boss. Like, I own my own business, so you always gonna have a guy that's on the extra upper level than you. So, like, he's like my OG basically.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? So, shit, he might call me one day and say, yo, dog, we ready to get a club. And boom, we got the club.
Yeah.
And we as a team coming like, yo, let's do it. And I'm trying to tell you, man, like, this thing will not run without having multiple people in different areas. I'm trying to tell you, man, because, bro, it's too big. I mean, I don't care in any business. Like, we the team. Like, it's no one-man army. And the reason why, man, people rock with, us and rock with my people, Joe Bros, is like, man, yo, like, they don't care about no money. Like, it's all about building. If we build, we're going to eventually win.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, like, we're not worrying about the wins right now, because at the end of the day, they coming. Trust me, man.
And you just need that one win. You know what I'm saying? You just need that one. You just need to be right that one time.
That one time is gonna make a life changing. Like, it's gonna be life changing, man.
Yeah.
Like, like I always tell them all the time, man. Once this space open in the basement, because you gotta think, man. Like, we're only open, for special events up there.
Really?
This is gonna be open every day.
Every day.
Like, every day.
So
well, not every day, but like majority of the day is more of a weekly scale.
Yeah.
So it's going to kill, man. Like, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a space where people can really come, get some dinner, have a cocktail, take some pictures and smoke some hookah and just have a blast.
Yeah, no, because I mean, even I'm sure like the remodeling is not done at all.
It's nowhere near.
But, even just this room, the layout, I see the vision that it could be.
Yeah.
It's beautiful space, yo. Like, open, bar over there. Yeah. This could be like a little dance floor. Who knows? It's perfect,
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to ask you, like, you told me earlier. No, I remember when we were first gonna do this. You told me back in 2015, your first promotion that you helped, first artist concert you helped promote was Kodak Black. So how was that? How did you get in touch with Joe Bros to like promote that?
Bro, I don't even. Yo, bro, it's so funny. Like, like we all got mutual friends.
Yeah.
So. It's crazy, man. Like, I had just started in 2015, and everybody's like, yo, man, start your own company, start your own company. It was like, yo, man, you got your own wave. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm nervous. Like, I'm nervous to go out here and start my own company. And you know what, man? I was talking to like a couple of guys, man, and one of the guys was Crush Groovy.
Crush Groovy, okay.
he a DJ in Richmond, man, and he was like, man, dog, go ahead and start your own company, man, you know. And then Tasha was like, man, yo, I'm gonna connect you with Joe Bros. You know, and I've always been following these guys though. It's crazy. I had DM'd them. Yo, they never DM me back.
Yeah.
Yo, they like ghosts. So they didn't DM me back. I was like, fuck, man. Like, what am I doing wrong? So I must not be seen. Tasha put a word in, and they called me. So they called me and was like, yo, man, I'm gonna set you up with this artist. You know, we're gonna, you know, partner on this artist, and let's do it. You know, he threw my name on the flyer, and you gotta think, man, I'm young.
Yeah.
So it's like it's 2015, man. Like I'm really young. I got a real big 18 up following. So boom, yo, we dropped the Kodak Black. It sells out.
Oh yeah.
Sells out, man. And from then, it's been just nothing but love and just yo, them showing so much love to me, man. It's like, damn, dog. Like I really jumped into the game and got right to it. Like I'm not even gonna say that it was easy.
No, nothing is.
They really made like the transition easier than anybody can ever get. So
they gave you that opportunity to help promote and help, like, you know, be a part of the event. And you said you were 18 at the time?
No, I wasn't 18. I said I had an 18 up following.
Oh, 18 up following.
Yeah.
So if that was back in 2015, you're probably 22ish.
I was probably like 23.
23. Okay, so 23. Man, that's crazy though. In 2015, that's when Kodak Black was. He
just
really
came out, man.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, we got that man for $5K.
$5,000. Yo, that's a steal.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think it was around that price, man. Yo, that's freaking crazy, bro.
You know, and nowadays inflation has hit artist bookings for y'all too.
Man, come on, man.
How bad has inflation been for, like, you know, for the club scene, for the business owner side of things? Like,
bro, it's freaking insane, bro.
Yeah.
So you got to think. And I'm really intrigued on the R&B artists, because R&B artists really didn't up their price. Like, you got to think, a 90s R&B artist right now is charging between 50 to 100K. Like say for instance Mario. Man, Mario right now wants 75K.
75K, and that's only for like a club booking, right? That's not like a concert.
No, like that'd probably be a concert.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd probably be a concert. But
yeah,
you know, before COVID, man, he was 20K.
Yeah, damn.
So, and then you got to think, yo, the verses he did the verses a couple years ago that really brought R&B back.
Okay.
You know, so like that don't put a damn. It really put a mark, a staple in artists, man. Because it's like this. If I'm an artist, you an artist, and you charging 100K, I'm only charging 40K. I'm gonna be like, yo, well, my song's harder than his. Why I can't charge 100K?
Yeah.
And that's how these hip hop artists and R&B artists are.
So, you know, in a way or in one way or another, it's almost like for y'all, it's almost like a stock market of artists. Because, like, you know, maybe this artist y'all want to book in 2 months, y'all think, oh, okay, his price is 20K. Next month he drop a banger, a song goes viral.
50K.
Yeah.
Easy.
So it's almost like it really is like a small stock market. Like each artist like his own stock, so you gotta know when to buy, when to sell. That's tricky though, right?
Bro, bro, so like you're taking a gamble on everything you do. Literally is like you're gambling on everything.
Who's been like maybe one of the artists that that was like a situation you planned on booking, but something came up, they went viral right before y'all were booking him, and they went like y'all couldn't afford, but they just went crazy. Like they just got famous out of nowhere. Has that ever happened?
Not really, man, because you know, like we catch these artists early.
Yeah.
You know, like we caught Sexy Red early at the National, you know, and we also have her coming back this year. I'm not gonna announce the date.
Okay, hell yeah.
Man, I just think, dog, we just always, you know, like we, like I said, yo, I'm a student of the game. My partner's a student of the game, and we literally study, you know, these artists. I know he do. He probably be up all night doing it.
Yeah.
You know, so like you really gotta stay up on the music, man. It's like if you don't stay up on the music, man, like you're really not gonna know.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta think, man. You know, we got music for the streets, we got music for the women, we got music for the kids. It's like Boss Man D-Lo, you know, he's coming up. He done blew up. You know, we already been, you know, we booked him in January.
Oh,
so
really?
We knew he was gonna pop.
You know, one thing I always wonder, how is it that like you guys as promoters, how do you get in contact with the artists?
Man, we got booking agents.
So there's booking agents. So is that like so you hit up their booking agent?
So no, like we just got people that work in major booking agents.
Okay.
Who basically manage these artists. But you know, sometimes, you know, we have the connections with knowing, you know, some managers that manage artists. You know, like I have a good amount of people that I know that manage artists or that have connections with the artists already.
Yeah.
You know, like they can call the artist on the phone.
Cause you know one thing, back when you guys had Sexy Red, and I think that was early November, late October, around there.
I think we had her in November.
Yeah, because I remember because I had crashed my car. But when Sexy Red came, I wanted to get her on my podcast. I hit up her DJ, Cartel Sosa, I think. But he was telling me like she charged anywhere between, at that time, $5,000 to $10,000 for an interview, and I was like, yo, I kind of wanted to pay the $5,000, but I had to buy a car because I just crashed. But you know, it's like to get in contact with the big artists, you got to have that connection. How long did it take y'all to build a connection with maybe a booking agent or with the people around them?
So like my partner, you know, like when I met him, you know, he already had that connected.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just basically piggyback off of him. You know, most of the time, you know, we do everything together, but even if I got some other stuff going on that I'm doing myself, you know, I just hit him up and he connects me to the artist, man. But, you know, or, you know, I have my own connections too.
Yeah.
But, you know, of course, you know, he would have better connections because he's been in the game so much longer. You know, so he got the the longevity over my head.
You got the experience, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, when you guys run a space like this and you guys throw events, you got to worry about like, it's a hospitality thing. It's almost like not a restaurant, but you got to provide. You know, if you guys have food, drinks, and it's a lot to it, different aspects. What's like the trickiest part? Is it?
Man, first things first, you know, we have food Monday through Friday upstairs.
Okay, and quick
that's
question.
with Pumpkin's Kitchen.
I don't mean to interrupt, but like in the state of Virginia, if you guys have a space like this, you legally have to provide food, or right?
Yeah, you got to sell food with liquor. Yeah, like you can't just sell liquor.
Okay.
Yeah, man, not in this type of space. Not in a nightclub, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to sell it, man. Like, I mean, like, you got to sell the food. And honestly, it is a hospitality, man. You know, that's why, you know, I have a hospitality group. So, you know, that just provides all type of different services. So, you know, I don't know, like, you seen my Sounds of the Party. It's like I'm out there grinding and making sure the customers are getting in. Like, yo, man, that's my number one hospitality right there. It's like, yo, I hate when people got to wait a long-ass time in the line.
Yeah.
Like, that shit really irks me, man, because, yo, like, you're trying to pay $20 to $100 sometimes to get into a club, and it's like, yo, like, why we have you waiting in the line an hour and a half? You know, so I think that's one thing that the city has you know, got to get better and has gotten better on, is getting people in the establishment fast.
You know, but I guess in one way or another, it's good that, I'm not saying it's good that it takes a long time, but it's good that you guys are thorough with it, because nowadays people could bring, well, take that one person that snuck in the knife or the gun, and that could be a bad look on y'all. They'd be like, wait, why was he able to bring that in here? So in one way or another, it's like the security is good that the security takes their time.
Yeah.
But it could always be one of those things, like, you know, tell people arrive early. It's a tricky situation.
Yeah, man. We got, you know, a good amount of schemes, you know, to, you know, how we do it. But I mean, yo, man, our biggest thing is definitely safety. You know, we don't even play that, man. You know, we really take pride in, you know, keeping our, you know, the patrons safe that come into our establishment.
You know, especially here in Richmond, you know, I'm sure you guys, you've owned several of clubs, right? But like, if you feel comfortable sharing, like, has that ever happened where there has been a situation like that inside the venue or outside the venue where it got out of hand?
Nah, man. I mean, one thing about it, man, like, you're going to have your little fights and stuff like that, but shootings or any chaotic, I've never been in a situation like that, man.
You know, you know how Richmond right now, there is a lot of that gun violence and, you know, just violence between everybody. And one way or another, that does affect the club scene, right? Because the music, you know, you guys play music, rap music, that attracts that energy, people coming together. Does that ever worry you, like, whenever the streets are pretty bad, it could affect your business?
That shit worry me all the time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, man, that don't worry me all the time, man. But, you know, one thing about it, man, I just, you know, pray, man, you know. I literally pray every time before I come out the house, you know, and come into this establishment. It's like, man, yo, because all it takes is one time for somebody to do something stupid.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen club owners lose their license, you know, man, lose their whole business to something stupid, man, that could have been prevented. You know, man, one thing I can say, man, some stuff can't be prevented.
Like what?
No, I mean, like you can't. I mean, like you can't catch everything
Yeah.
that happens at your venue.
That's true.
But one thing about it, man, if you catch a majority of it, like you'll be good.
It's all. I guess it's right there is more about percentage. It's like pattern recognition.
Yeah, man, we like 98 too. So
Hey,
yeah.
that's pretty good though.
Yeah, 98 too, man.
You know, one thing too, I want to, yeah, so you know how you say, like, there's some things, like, people get their license taken away from? How do you guys deal with fake IDs? How are you guys able to spot how a fake ID?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Like, yo, if you're a security guard and you catch that stuff, man, you'll be fine. Like, I mean, like, they just be on it, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man, like, we really take pride in having an ABC license, man. Like, you know, like, that's a privilege.
Yeah.
You know, in Virginia, man. Like, you know, it's not like the other states where, like, you can go just buy one from some, you know, some company. You know, here, man, like, you got to apply through, you know, the actual ABC authority.
Okay.
So, like, you got to go through a background check. You got to go through certain stuff. It's like, man, it's crazy, man. So, yo, if you lose that license, I mean, you're fucked.
You know, because if you're in the club scene in Richmond, I'm sure you know the spot, but it's not exactly downtown Richmond. Do you know off of Jefferson Davis, Tropicabana, Tropi? It's a Hispanic club.
Yo, I did a team party back in the day there.
Word, yeah?
man. Yeah.
So did you hear recently they shut down back like 2 months ago? I think they said they were remodeling, but that spot has always been hot. It's always been a lot like, you know, I'm not trying to snitch or nothing, right? But it's been known there's always underage people in there. There's always, you know, stabbing stuff, everything going on outside. And cops have had their eyes on that spot for a while now. So they say they're remodeling, but I think they got their license taken or something because, you know, clubs like that have a bad reputation, it's kind of hard to, you know, keep the cops away because, you know, is it your clubs, have they always had good reputations with the police? Or, you know, because in one way or another, they're going to keep their eyes on the scene, you know?
Hey, man, let me tell you something, man, and I'm going to give you a lot of sauce on this. Man, I got a lot of good ties with the community and good ties with the city of Richmond down at City Hall.
Yeah.
So anything they ask me to do, I just do it.
Yeah.
Like I ain't even, like, it's no point trying to, cut corners, man. Like it's no point. But we're very close, with the RPD. Because we need them to work at that venue. We don't open without them.
Oh, so they have to be here at the spot?
I mean, they don't have to.
Okay.
But, like, we have them here.
Yeah.
Like, we don't, I mean, bro, it's just safety, man. Like, you got to be safe, man. Like, anything can happen. You feel me? Like, a girl can fall, because she's drunk. Or, somebody can slip on something. It's just anything.
Yeah.
Forget the shootings and all that extra stuff. But just the minor stuff, and it just sets a presence, you know? So, man, listen, man, I don't worry about anybody else's venue in the city of Richmond. And I actually have a lot of good people who own their venues. So, we all kind of, stay in contact, with, what's going on and, everybody, safe and everything like that. But I have a real good connection with the city of Richmond, man.
And that's good, though, because, I mean, one way or another, it's not saying you guys are in competition. It might be competition as far as, like, who's the most popular venue, because that's where the people draw and people bring money. So that may be one thing, but it's never like a energy type of competition. But what's, like, I don't know, like, there's so much expenses that go into a venue, events, and everything. What's like the biggest expenses you guys have as far as like combined? Is it the rent? Is it paying the artist? Is it alcohol? Is it electrical bill? Like how bad does it get?
So, man, you gotta understand, man. Like certain club owners aren't promoters or weren't promoters. We actually are promoters.
Yeah.
So, on nights like this week, man, like we don't like. We have the bar, but that door and that bar don't got nothing to do with each other. That's two different instances.
Okay.
Like, you feel me? So that's two different expenses by itself, man. So, we have, our biggest expense is probably the rent. The rent is pretty high in here, man. So I'm not gonna disclose the number.
No,
but,
yeah.
It's definitely pretty high, man. But I mean, that's that's any nice size venue in the city of Richmond.
Yeah,
man. Like, you're gonna have a good amount of rent. But one thing about it, man, if you making the money. I mean, even if you're not making the money, I mean, you still got to pay the rent. You feel me?
You guys are in a good spot too, though.
Yeah, man, we prime location.
Yeah, how long do you think it'll take for you guys to have like all 4 different like venues ready?
Like I said, man, like like this space opens May 3rd.
May 3rd. Okay, so it's
so
not too far.
Yeah, man, this is coming pretty soon. The H2O will probably be open about July.
Yeah.
So one thing about it, man, you'll be taking it floor at a time.
Yeah. When you first came in the scene, you said, were you working before there? How is it that how is it that you came up like financially? Was it through doing this? Did you have a job before? Did you go to college? Or?
Man, I think I did a semester in college.
Really? Well, what you major in?
Business.
Business. Okay, typical.
Yeah. So like I didn't find any type of solution in going to school. I was working a couple jobs, man. Like I quit my job in 2015. Ain't looked back.
Really?
Yeah, man. I ain't looked back. You feel me? So, like, man, one thing about it, I'm not where I want to be. But I'm cool.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm sure
you feel me?
You're
like,
headed towards it.
I got a lot of work, man. Like, man, one thing about it, I got a lot of work to do, but trust me, man, like this business, like this building right here is gonna get me there. Trust me, man. It's gonna get all us there, man, like the whole team.
Yeah.
And then one thing about it, it's all about getting your team together and everybody being wealthy. It can't just be the owners or the man. Like it's gonna be everybody, all the employees, everything.
And it's like you guys seem to have the vision for, like you said, 4 different venues in one spot. You don't see that too often, at least here in Richmond.
No,
it might be the only place.
Yeah, it's the only place, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're the biggest venue in Virginia. Like,
really?
Like building size wise. And then next, like you're going to like DC.
Yeah, you gotta go to DC for that, cause.
But bro, man, like it's a lot, bro. Like it's a lot running this space, man. Like that's why now, like even with when I opened my first spot in 2021, it's like I learned from then to now. Like if I would have knew what I knew now in 2021, man, I probably still had that spot.
So let's just say if you could go back in time, right now to when you opened in 2021, what's like the biggest piece of advice you give yourself back then?
Man, make sure you financially stable before you open up a restaurant.
Yeah,
like for real, man. And then to keep it 100, like I sold that restaurant in 2022.
I don't mean the main drop, and I could cut out your own, but was that the Riviera?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and was it CEO Verse that bought it off
you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Verse bought it off me, man. And it's crazy, man, because like I kind of fell out of love with it. Like I felt I'm not a full service restaurant guy. Like I need to be in a nightclub, need to be in a lounge. So opening up that just really got my feet wet, and I was like, God damn, man, like this junk is freaking hard, bro. Like you got to bill here, you got to bill here, you got to bill here, then you got to sell this amount of food, you got to sell this amount of liquor. It's like, like I had no clue what I was getting myself into. I just did it just because, I knew I could make some money. One thing about it, man, I can go through an event tomorrow and make some money. Like that's easy, man. But actually doing it right, man, it was hard, man. That junk came with a lot of mental breakdowns and panic attacks, and like I was working every single day. Like literally, I didn't go home like until late at night. I had to get back up in the morning, go to Restaurant Depot, get the food, come back to work. It was freaking crazy.
That must be like a scary feeling in a way. Like. You're the owner of the restaurant. You got people around you. That's maybe your employees, cooks, bartenders, servers, waiters. They're working. They're there doing their job. Meanwhile, they don't know what could be going on. It could be a really bad month, and or damn, how am I gonna pay this, pay that, and it could be like a very scary feeling because you're the only one that knows that. If you feel comfortable sharing, what's been like maybe one of the toughest times or period of time while you were running a restaurant or one of your clubs?
Man, making enough money, and saving.
Okay.
Saving the money, man. Not spending it on a lot of stuff for the restaurant. Like unneeded, like unwanted shit.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I definitely would give that advice to a new restaurant owner, man. It's gonna be them slow months, and them slow months gonna kill you. So you might went from making $100,000 a month to only goddamn doing $40,000 a month now. That's a $60,000, a $60,000 drop right there that you just did.
Yeah, and that could be a hard hit.
Man, that's a hard hit, bro. So it's like, man, you know, like my managers knew it, you know, so that, you know, they
Yeah.
knew what was going on. And I told them, I said, hey, man, I'm ready to sell it. So, you know, it's crazy, man. Verse was the first person to hit me up.
Yeah, I remember I think he had, was it? I don't remember. I did an episode with him. I don't remember if it was on that episode he told me or on the documentary he dropped. He was talking about that, but you know, I mean, and he still has it till this day, correct?
Yeah.
So I mean, it
Yo,
went.
it's so crazy, man. He's doing it the right way.
Yeah.
You know, he has this location, one in Petersburg, and he's opening up one in Houston.
Yeah.
So
I saw that.
he loves the restaurants, though. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just don't. I mean, it's really something to do. You know, man. And to be honest, man, not like 90% of restaurants fail. Like literally.
You know, and
90%.
I believe it. I believe it.
90%. It's literally the hardest business.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, like when you going inside these businesses and thinking like, okay, I'm gonna open up a restaurant.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man, like you better have your whole plan together. That's why now I don't do anything in life without a plan. Like
Yeah.
I have to have a plan and I gotta have a backup plan if that thing don't fall through, man. But you know, like I was saying, man, and like this is just about like the mental health of, you know, being a business owner. It's like, man, I was like driving myself nuts, man. It got to a point where I was like, God damn, man, I'm losing money here, losing money there. You know, I can't sleep at night. Yo, that joint got so bad, man. I was like, yo, what? You know, I tried to commit suicide and everything.
Yeah.
Like that joint gets wild. So I started going to therapy.
Yeah.
And I'm going every 2 weeks, man. And it really boosted me up and got me back on my, you know, got me back on my feet. So, you know, selling that restaurant really let off a lot of stress, man. Trust me, man. I got right back into it, and like right now, man, I'm good, man. I'm blessed, and I really, you know, I really got so much more for the city. It's like now I'm a little bit more hungry than ever. You know, and it's like, yo, I'm coming for everything now. It's a wrap, man. Like you're gonna be like, God damn, man. June, you be like, God damn, dog, this nigga. Yo, like this dude got another building or another artist, and yo, it's crazy, man. So
you know, it's like when you said how you like, you know, it got hard, and you know, you felt like that way or another because you're a business owner. People don't talk about that enough. I see it a little in my household because I come from my dad's the only worker in my family. He has his own business, and you know, it's not as the scale of with this, a whole venue, rent, and everything. It's more construction, but I see, you know, those days where there's like late at night kitchen table, working on bills, everything, stressed out. People don't talk about that enough. Like you guys as business owners, you guys, you know, you guys have everything on your shoulders. Yeah. How are bills gonna get paid? How are my employees gonna get paid? People depend on you. If you got kids, family, roof, rent, it's a lot, and it's like you can't stop. Even if you are in a shitty mood today or something, you having a bad day, you can't stop.
They don't got nothing to do with my employees or nothing.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's a lot people don't talk about. You know, it's like
I mean, bro, I told a lot of people. People was like, yo, man, what happened to the Riviera? Yeah, I was like, yeah, I sold it, man, because I ain't want it no more.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't really going into detail, man.
Yeah.
You know, because then they ain't they ain't their business.
Yeah.
But you know, one thing about it, man, you know, I done got on a couple of platforms and just really told the story of how, you know, what really happened, and people are like, God damn, dog, like, you ready to commit suicide? Like, yeah, that shit drove me there. I was in a dark hole. And you know, man, like no offense, man, but black men, yo, dog, we don't go to therapy. You know, and it's crazy. My therapist was like, man, like it's crazy that it's crazy like you would even come, you know, to me for this, because like people don't normally do this.
What do you think it is about, like you said, like black men don't come to therapy? What do you think it is about that like makes it frowned upon on therapy? Like they shy away from?
I mean, they just, you know, they scared what their friends gonna think.
Okay.
Or scared what everybody else gonna think. Man, me, I don't give a shit what people think about me. I don't care. Like I really don't care. You know, I done had all type of enemies. I don't care, man. Like they don't got nothing to do with me.
They're
like,
not paying your bills.
Like they ain't paying my bills, man. Yo, they're not even helping me do nothing in life.
Yeah.
You know, so to sit here and like, yo, like why would I kill myself because somebody else think I'm a pussy for going to therapy and see a therapist to sit down and talk about my feelings. You
know, quick question. Do you have children? Do you have kids?
No kids.
No, okay. Do you plan on having kids in the future? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the right woman, man.
Yeah? You know, I guess that is a little less weight on your shoulder. Not much, but it still is a less weight on your shoulder.
I mean, shit, man. Like, yo, imagine being a business owner with a girlfriend that fucking nags you all day.
Yeah, you can't.
It's like, goddamn. I mean, like, I'm not even gonna get into that, man. But I'm just speaking on just in general. Like anybody, any business owner that got a woman in their life, that really just you know, is just insecure and just nags them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's a whole nother like you're like you coming home from your restaurant and your business or like whatever your business is and you dealing with that. It's a lot, man. Like that's worse than having kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet.
Like for real.
You know, I get, you know, because one day I want to have a business of some sort. I'm not exactly sure what yet.
How old are you?
18.
You 18 years old, bro?
18.
What the freak?
Yeah, no. So I'm not exactly.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm not sure what, right? But like, let's just say, what advice would you give someone like me, right? Like, what situation should you be in before you really take that big leap? What could you expect? Just some advice, something that maybe would help me or someone else watching.
Man, like I said like 10 minutes ago, have a plan.
Yeah.
Write it down so you can see it. Don't just go off of anybody else's word or like your thoughts. Man, put those thoughts on paper. Write it out, man, and study it. And really, man, listen, if you don't love it, don't get into it.
Yeah.
Trust me, man. Or I mean, sometimes, man, like you can get into something and learn how to love it.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about it. Like you get with a woman, like you don't love her off the bat. So like you can learn how to love that business. So I would definitely, man, like to give your advice, man, put it on paper, bro. I never did that. I always just jumped out there.
Okay.
You feel me? So put it on paper and really just, man, have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, man, like you're just gonna waste your time. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah, you know, and that's true because you know a lot. That's a very, I hear that a lot, but I hear a lot for a reason. You do gotta have a plan, and it's like you know, in your situation, you gotta know like, all right, what artists we're gonna book for this month, that month. You gotta have like a little game plan ready because you know you don't want people to die down like, okay, you know, Richmond Live, they haven't had a big artist in like 6 months. We don't want to go there.
Bro, I don't think people understand like, you know, like what we go through. I don't think so.
What do you think?
That's why I do that Sounds of the Party, to really show people what I actually go through at nighttime.
Let's just say, right, what's something if it would be anything, they had a chance to hear, what's something you would want people to know that they don't really get to see or hear?
Bro, it ain't even about the L's. Like, it's literally about the late nights coming up with different events.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because I like to plan my events out month by month. You feel me? So, and it's crazy, man. I was studying a guy from Chicago. He does his events by year.
By year?
Yeah.
So is that like, books out the whole year?
So he has a whole year worth of events.
Okay.
Twice a month. And just does them. Crazy. I think he makes about $3 million a year just doing events.
Okay.
It's fucking insane. Like, yo, he's insane, bro.
You know, one thing too, right? Like, cause I guess right now you guys are only open Saturday through Sunday.
So you know we're open, you know, when we got events.
Okay, so only for events. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why we're opening up this space, cause it's gonna be open Thursday through Sunday every day.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, Thursday through Sunday.
So like, damn. So like, and how many events do you guys typically have a month? 2 or 3?
Yeah, about 2 or 3 events.
2 or 3. So like, when you guys throw events, you gotta like, it's a lot of like planning, expenses, and everything to try to return a profit. Because like, how much does an artist typically charge? Actually, you know, that might be putting your business out there.
Man,
but like 42 Dugg, like
ain't really putting your business out there. I'm not gonna tell you how much you pay for Dugg, but you know, like an average nice artist, you know, that'll do a club event, it's between 30 to 50 grand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when let's just say it's like the event weekend, right? So okay.
You got to make that 50K back.
Where does most of the revenue typically generate from? Is it alcohol or the ticket sales?
So, man, yo, that's why I told you. Like, if we paying for that artist, that money got to come out from the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't got nothing to do with the bar. That's a whole separate entity because, like, we're the promoters and the owners.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, we don't look at the bar, you know, when we got an artist.
Okay.
You don't, because you can't take that money and put it to the door.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's like basically two businesses crossing. You feel me? So yeah, like we only operate like that.
You know, has there ever been an event you guys have thrown where you guys have booked a pretty big, pretty nice artist, and the tickets didn't sell as good as you guys thought? Has that ever happened?
Yeah.
Is it like a situation or artist example you can give me?
Man, it was my second artist I did in 2015. I did G Herbo.
G Herbo, okay.
Yeah, freaking paid him $5K and lost.
Okay.
Matter of fact, man, it's 2 artists, man. And I think of it, G Herbo, and then we did Lil Fo.
Lil Fo, oh,
Yeah.
she's a
No, Lil Fo is a guy.
It's a guy?
Yeah, Lil Fo. It's like LUD4.
Oh, okay. No, isn't there a girl artist named Lil Fo or something like that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I may be tripping, but no.
I mean,
damn.
it probably is, man. You
Yeah.
18. I mean, now I know your age.
Yeah,
like, you 18
yeah.
years old, man. It's probably is somebody like that. But no, I mean, Lil Fo had charged us $5K.
Okay.
And we lost it. Like, we ain't make enough money to cover it.
Uh-huh.
Like, it probably had about 65 people in that party.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Like, Richmond just goes through them type of times where people not coming out.
Yeah.
And he wasn't that big that we thought. So
You know, you being from Richmond and, you know, you having a venue and event club in Richmond, you got to know your town and your people, your culture very well. What do you think is, like, something that, like, really brings out people in Richmond?
Ratchet.
Ratchet? Like buzzing basketball?
Yeah, man. Fucking up, man.
That shit was...
Yo, man, you went?
Hell no, I didn't go. Hell no, nah.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. And one thing, man, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna say this on this podcast, man. Yo, that buzzing basketball was a smart ass idea. Like that shit is a smart idea because it's Richmond. Like Richmond is ratchet. I mean, it is, man. But you know, Richmond has the 3 crowds. It got the ratchet crowd, got a bougie crowd, and it got the hippies.
The hippies.
Like, you feel me? Like the hippies is like the Lil Uzi Verts and shit like that.
Okay,
you know?
yeah.
So, but the bougie people is like the people who fucking just gotta have a section. They like the women. They're not going nowhere unless they got a table. You know, so like that's Richmond, and I know we all know that, man, bro. You gotta do something that these people like.
Yeah,
like, you
that's
can't
true.
just be out here just doing anything. So, like Sexy Red, man. You know Sexy Red gonna sell out, man. You can do her 20 times in a year, and she gonna sell out every single time.
You know what's crazy too is, like, at first when Sexy Red came out, like, she started getting known and everything, I thought she was straight trash, right?
Bro,
but she grew on everybody though.
Bro, she is probably the most popular female artist right now.
Yeah, and you know, she's
it's crazy.
I saw a video like this dude was like saying, "Y'all rappers gotta step it up because now you got me bumping Sexy Red."
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie, her music is
man,
fire.
the new song, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
And I don't think people know, but that's Hurricane Chris' old song.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like she sampled it.
Oh, is it the part where you're like, get on sex?
Yeah. Yo, that shit catchy though, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
man. Like, I knew I fuck with her, yo, man, this past weekend, I started bobbing my head to that shit. I was like, yo, fuck, I'm caught.
Yeah, you know,
Court,
let me
man.
get your thoughts on something. Should I have paid that $5,000 back in November to get her on the podcast?
Hell yeah.
Right, bro. I tell you, I swear to God,
You should have hit me. I would have went half with
if
you.
I didn't have to buy a car, I would have done it. I would have done it. I had literally was 2 weeks right after I had crashed my car.
Yeah.
And so I was like, damn.
Man, hey, listen, man. It probably wasn't the time for it. Trust me,
Yeah.
man. Yo, man, like your opportunities, you know, everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all about timing. So
You know, I guess that's a question. That was a thought that popped up to my head where you said maybe it wasn't the timing. Maybe it could have been too much for me to handle at the time. Has that ever been a situation that happened to you? Like maybe, you know, you started getting a lot of buzz, maybe one of your events, your venues. Was it ever too much to handle, and how did you like adapt to that?
Hey, man, we did a field party
Uh-huh.
in freaking 2020?
Uh-huh.
No, 2021. We did a field party, bro. That shit got out of hand.
Yeah.
Like, when I say out of hand, it was so many people, like 4,000 or 5,000 people.
That's a festival right there.
Yo, bro, like we did it at Dory Park. It's crazy, man. It's fucking nuts, bro.
You know, it was like, how do you...
Bro, I didn't know how we were gonna control that because, yo, we had a lot of security. We had a good amount of police, but it's like, it wasn't like secure as it should be.
Yeah.
But you know, it ended up going good, bro. Like it ended up going good. You know, we also having a Juneteenth Day Festival on Juneteenth weekend.
Coming up?
It's June 15th though.
Okay.
That's the same thing as, you know, the Joan we did it back in 2021.
Yeah.
And probably be bigger than that. You feel me? So gonna have vendors, DJs, VIP cabanas, all type of stuff, food, liquor, all that stuff.
I guess you guys really have... You guys are in the entertainment space. You guys have a lot of different ways you could capitalize off, make money from. You know, you got the alcohol that's involved. You got maybe like, you know, you could charge. Have you guys ever charged local artists to come perform at a club?
Yeah.
Okay, so like.
Yeah, we don't normally do that now though.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. Like that joint kind of like kills the event. You know,
Yeah.
the local artists, man. You know, so when we were promoters, you know, we used to, you know, charge the artists and stuff. You know, like to come perform.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, I mean, if they want to, I mean, we might, you know, fuck with it, but sometimes, man, like we don't even be trying to, deal with it.
You know, I guess you being in entertainment space here in Richmond, I'm sure you get a lot of like inquiries from like local Richmond artists, and one way or another, it's kind of hard to like not exactly ignore, but just kind of like avoid that. But like, you know, I mean, who's some of your like favorite artists here in Richmond right now? Like ones you can see maybe doing an event here at your venue or something.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't really deal with the local artists.
Yeah.
Like my partner deals with them more than me. But I have dealt with them, but now I really don't.
Yeah.
Like I did a show here with Kai, Trap Ties Kai.
Yeah.
Rio. Did a show. I think Lil Kiddo was on that event. G Sambo. I forgot who else was on that show, man. That was like in 2022, and it was freaking huge.
Yeah.
Like, it had like 1,500 people in here.
That's a lot. Yeah. This place right here?
No, upstairs.
Okay,
like,
upstairs.
This is
Yeah.
back in the day, like when somebody else had it. So it was crazy, man. Like, but they really, like, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like these local artists now got like it's. Yo, salute to them. They got the music industry in a chokehold.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, yo, I see a lot of these dudes like linking up with each other too.
You know, I don't mean to cut you off, but like two of the ones I see going crazy right now, people they're getting a lot of buzz. They're like, I feel like they could probably sell out an event here is WB Splush and Wadi Wapo.
Who?
Wadi Wapo? Wadi Guapo?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You don't know Wadi Wapo?
Yeah, you gotta give me his Instagram, man. But I know the WB Plush guy. That's Rio's people. I think.
Yeah, no, Wadi is hot right now.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta say, I think he's probably tied with Kai right now.
For real?
Yeah, it's like that.
Man, I don't know. I don't hear his songs, man. Like, his
That's
songs
crazy.
not getting played.
Yeah, no, you know what's crazy? I went out to Petersburg to do an event with some kids, right? Like, you know, kind of like little career day event, whatever. So, and they were I told them I was doing a podcast when I have like rappers on there, and they were like, yo, you know, WB Splush, you know, Wadi Wapo. Kids are the ones listening to their songs too. They really like, the youth is kind of the ones that really like drive the energy and the influence. But you know, one thing I wanted to ask you too, because I remember you told me, you guys are opening up a restaurant, eat-in bar and restaurant?
No, that's done. Yeah,
that's done, okay.
That's done, man. You know, like right now, man, like we're just focusing on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we focusing on this, man. Because like I said, man, this is gonna be 3 spaces in 1.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, man, like listen, entertainment-wise, I'm not trying to deal with nothing else outside of this, man. You know, at least right now, get this thing off the ground.
Yeah.
And then, move on to the next. You know, takes you at least a year to really, get a business off the ground, man. A year or 2. So we're looking to be here for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
To really put a staple back in the city of Richmond, man, with the entertainment, man. Because back in the day, it used to be crazy out here, bro. Lil Wayne's coming here, the Gucci Mans, the Jay-Z's, like they was all coming here, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's like, yo, first of all, like we don't have a place to take these big artists.
And they used to, the only option used to be the Coliseum, right?
Man. Yeah. I mean, that hold 15,000, 20,000 people.
You know why it got shut down?
I mean, they knocked it. I mean, they supposed to be knocking it down.
Really?
But I don't know what they doing, man. Like, man, like you gotta think, man. Artists like Chris Brown, who's from Virginia, like he doesn't even come here.
Hell no.
You feel me? I mean, I see he's coming on his tour, but that's it. Like he doesn't come like make like appearances and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you think when people get big, and it doesn't have to be artists, it could be entertainers or just business owners in general, when they get big, they always move, especially, I guess here, at least here, they want to get big enough to move out. You think it would be different do you think Richmond as a, I don't know, as a reputation, popularity would be different if those big people did like support it a little bit more?
Who's the big people?
Okay. Chris Brown is technically from
he's from Tappahannock,
right? Yeah, Tappahannock. And who else we got?
I mean, the only other big artist I can think of is Trey Songz.
Trey Songz, yeah, but he's from Petersburg, right?
Yeah. I mean, but he's always here though.
Yeah. I mean, is that really all we got?
Yeah. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like Missy Elliott's from Virginia Beach.
Pusha T's from Virginia Beach too, right? Yeah. Nah, but I guess that's really all we got.
I think he's from there.
But you guys also have I think you told me, is it a medical transportation group or is it just
man.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that. Like how did you come about starting that?
Man, like that thing has been a real big, like that's been like a big struggle, man. To be honest, man. I started that last year. No, I started in 2021, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
No, in 2022. I started in 2022. it's really, you know, at that point it was really hard to get like contracts, you know. So right now, you know, we have about 3 contracts.
Okay.
And you know, my cousin basically runs all that. So
Oh.
I don't even have to do nothing. I just, you know, get a little paycheck and call it a day. You know, I let her handle it, man, because that don't get stressful, bro.
I bet.
You know, and it wasn't nothing I loved.
Like,
You feel me? I sold the restaurant and I started that. So
Okay.
it's crazy. I just was literally trying to do anything at that point.
You know, I guess it's like you said earlier, some things you can learn to love. Because, like, you know, the dude that, like, makes money off of selling bricks, I don't think he's in love with bricks or nothing, but it makes money.
It's
you know,
crazy.
But, you know, I guess, like, being in, I don't know, just in the club environment, you know, just dealing with, like, it is hospitality because, you know, people are here to have a good time. And, you know, people that are drunk and everything, has there ever been, like, a really bad situation where a crowd got too drunk, a person got too drunk, and it just could have ruined the night, the event?
Not really.
Not really? Okay.
Yeah, we don't even let like, you getting put out as soon as you even look too drunk.
Yeah, you
feel
know,
me?
when you go book an artist, what's like one of the most stressful parts about booking an artist? Like, does it ever worry you that they're not even gonna show up last second?
Man, yo, that's always the case, to be honest, man. Like, but I mean, that's when you have contracts.
Okay.
You feel me? When you got contracts, man. But the biggest thing is, man, show day. Man, listen, show day be the most stressful day ever.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you gotta go here, you gotta do stuff here, you gotta do stuff here. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. But now, I mean, I think I gotten older. I know what to do now on show days. I really just take a deep breath and really just go into that day as eat some breakfast, eat some lunch, eat some dinner, and then get ready for the night, man. And I prepare myself. You know, now that we have a team, like a real team now, like our team makes it easier.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, man, like it's literally like the preparation for it.
Yeah.
You know, the preparation for it, and really just mentally getting myself ready to go into that night with all these different personalities. Cause I'm dealing with all different personalities.
Yeah, I bet.
Every single night, bro. That shit I'd be like, yo, like how, like I don't understand how, you know, I mean, I've done it, you know, how certain guys now, you know, deal with 5 to 10 women at one time. It's like, it's like, God damn, dog, like you're dealing with 10 different personalities. I can't fuck with it, man.
You know, what's been like, in that situation, what's been like the artist or the event that has caused you the most stress, like event there? Like the one that just, you had, it was worried you the most?
Bro, I did A Boogie and Lil Durk.
Together?
Yeah, I did A Boogie and Lil Durk in 2018. That was the most stressful shit in my life. Bro, do you know that A Boogie got to the show and said, hey, like he got there early, like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
In the morning. The show started at 7. He's like, hey, I'm not getting on stage if I don't have a video wall.
What's a video wall?
Like the video wall, the shit that like it's a wall, it's like an LED screen.
Okay, and
with his name and shit all across.
Yeah.
He said, yo, I'm not getting on stage if I don't have that. I'm like, what? I can't get you a video wall. Like we don't have those in Richmond.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well, you know, I got somebody in New York that can have it. Literally $15,000 later, you know, we had to pay that shit. And if they wouldn't have came and gave us that video wall, he wouldn't have got on stage. So imagine the tickets we sold. Everybody know A Boogie's here. I done made videos of him, and he's not gonna be here now. So
damn,
that was probably the most stressful, man, because it really was like, oh shit, like do we cancel the event or do we end up paying the 15?
So you're saying you paid 15 grand for someone in New York to come and do that? That's.
And that video wall was probably only like $5K. Like they charged us the extra $10,000 just for the inconvenience of them having to drive up 8 hours. Oh, I think New York's like 6-7 hours.
It is like 6-7 hours.
Yeah, so
and that's like, you know, if you don't hit some bad traffic. So is that video drop still up till this day?
No, that was the rent.
That was the rent.
Yes.
Oh shit! Nah.
Yeah, that was the rented, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
So but some artists are so picky, like, cause
I got a video right now with the fucking artist, bro, like being an asshole, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna show you this shit. Like this shit is fucking nuts. Like, and I'm just looking like, yo, like why the hell are you like this, bro? Like,
yeah.
But I mean, I understand, yo, bro. Like he gets paid to do a job. I probably don't even know where it's at, man. I got so many videos.
Yeah, you know, and you get to, I'm sure you get to interact with probably all the artists that come in here, right?
Yeah.
So like, who's been like the artist that like you were the most excited to meet, or you wanted to meet the most? Like, I'm sure you're used to it by now, but like, was there ever one artist that you were looking forward to seeing? Maybe it's just your like personal favorite music taste.
I don't even think it been nobody, man. To be honest, I'm trying to think.
Or what artist did you like?
It might be 42 Dugg for
42
real,
Dugg?
man.
Okay,
yeah. It might be 42 Dugg. Well, I'm talking about I'm ready to meet this Friday.
Yeah.
You feel me? It might be him, man, because he's, my favorite artist is Lil Baby.
Okay.
So he's probably the closest thing to Lil Baby.
Yeah.
And, like, we haven't touched Lil Baby yet, so pause on that. So
No Diddy.
Yeah, definitely no Diddy. For real, no Diddy. Like, we haven't gotten to book him, man. So 42 Dugg is the closest to Lil Baby. So I'm definitely gonna, have a good time with, just topping it up with him, on the walk in, cause that conversation be quick as hell. It's like, boom, I'm coming here to perform, and they might chill for 20 minutes and leave.
Yeah.
Like, these club appearances be crazy, man. It's like, and then it's like, man, sometimes, man, y'all, like, they don't even bad about the contract, man. They be doing whatever they want to do because they got the money already.
Yeah.
But, like, majority of them, they're bad about the contract, man. But, yeah, I think 42 Dugg probably be the most artists I'd probably be ready to interact.
And, it's good, like you say, if you do want to get to Lil Baby, you're getting to his team for PF. And I'm sure he'll be with some of his people, maybe a manager or something that's still, like, in contact with Lil Baby.
Yeah, man.
It's your foot in the door.
Yeah, man. The thing is, though, like, we got the connection with Lil Baby.
Yeah.
That's easy. But it's like, man, he's $750K to book.
$750K.
Yeah, man. Like, you can't make that money back in Richmond. Nowhere.
Yeah, no.
Nowhere in Virginia. So, man, I'm gonna hang it up. Hang it up, man.
Damn, so that's crazy though, because I guess it's one of those things. He doesn't really want to perform, because if he wanted to perform, he could drop that price and do multiple shows at that price. But I guess he wants to just be like very selective, right?
No, he wants that. Man, he drops his price, I'm pretty sure, for certain people, but he's worth that. Well, he's not worth that in Virginia, but he's worth that everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, you take him to a big city, and some artists will do a split.
Okay.
A split is where, like, you get them half of the event, and like, you'll basically pay them a certain amount of money up front, and then they'll split it with you on the back end.
Yeah, I hear rappers talking about that in their songs a lot.
Bro, they do it, man, and sometimes it makes the most sense, especially when, like, you don't have the collateral. You feel me? So,
without saying a dollar amount, what's been like the priciest artist that you've booked? I know there's been a lot of big ones.
Yeah, man. Recently?
Just ever,
Myself, it probably was A Boogie.
A Boogie?
Yeah, it was probably A Boogie, man.
A Boogie used to be bigger back then than he is now, too.
Yeah, music-wise, he was bigger back then. Now, he has a more wider crowd. He got black, white, Hispanic, Asian, all type of crowds now. They don't give a fuck if you, they don't give a fuck what color you are. He got it, because he's on tour right now.
Yeah, I think I did see that. One thing too here in Richmond, how I list people I talk to that are like very big in the night scene, clubs and everything. They say there's not really a night scene here in Richmond. They gotta go to DC, right, or somewhere else. But you guys could really run like almost a monopoly in the night scene once you guys got that vision going, But like,
no, that's going to be here. Yeah, listen, man. One thing about it, I've had multiple venues to where every time I have a venue, it's the number one spot in Richmond. Every time.
Yeah.
And this ain't gonna be no different. Because we know what to do. So it's like, of course, man, DC's gonna always be better than Richmond. Like, it's gonna always, it's never gonna be a spot in Richmond that can top DC.
It's the damn capital of the U.S.,
man. So it's like, bruh, it's DC. Like, this is Richmond. Like, I can't, I hate when people compare DC to Richmond. It's no comparison. But, we do what we do. So I don't really care about no DC. And I've done mad events in DC.
Yeah.
You feel me? But, like, definitely, man, eventually, I'm going to leave Richmond and probably open something else in another state. Like, that's my goal. Is to build that collateral so far to where I can still have something here, but open up something in another state.
Yeah, so, it just spreads the brand.
Yeah.
Everybody got a little story to themselves. Like, maybe it could be a certain situation that really woke you up or motivated you or made you realize, like, I need to change my ways. What story or what drives you?
Passing to my grandma.
Past your grandma?
Yeah, man, she passed in 2018. That really opened my eyes. Like, damn, that was really like the last, well, not the last woman in my life, to be in my life, but I was probably the most closest with her than any of my other family.
Yeah.
I was like really, really close with her, and it really was like, God damn, I'm sitting out here still getting in trouble, still doing dumb stuff and hanging with the wrong people, and it's like, man, she never wanted me to hang with, just anybody. You feel me?
Yeah.
So she really, when she passed, I really sat down, cried a lot, and was like, man, I got to get my shit together before, I either be dead or in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just simple. I've never been like in the streets or nothing like that, but I just was doing dumb shit, man.
It's very easy to get caught up in that life because in that moment you don't really realize you're doing anything wrong, because you may not even be doing nothing wrong, but you just be missing out on what you could be doing.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it is that, us as human, it's just in our nature. We won't really change until something traumatic happens or until we learn the hard way.
Bro.
Because that's with anything. Like, I used to have a really big drinking and driving problem. I didn't learn my lesson until I crashed my damn car. I didn't crash.
You 18 years old?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, no, and it's like, but the thing is too,
Crazy.
it wasn't because I didn't crash because I was drunk. That was part of the reason. But I hit a deer. I was going like 75 on pole white. Deer comes across, and I feel like that could have been a lot. I think because I haven't really drank and drive since then, so I think that could have been like a warning from life.
That was your wake up call.
My wake up call, like
Yeah.
like next time it probably not a deer. It could be a person. It could be a car.
Or it could just be running off the road.
Yeah.
And freaking killing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Nah, that was a scary moment because, one thing too, that was a big ass deer, and luckily it didn't like come through the windshield or nothing, because I had driven a low Honda Accord. It was like lowered and everything, so it could have been bad. My car wasn't like a buff Jeep or nothing, but that was like a wake up call for me.
Yeah.
When you were younger, right? Like, let's say like school, elementary school, middle school. Was there ever like a traumatizing moment you had or an embarrassing story you had? One that kind of like maybe you still remember or kind of like defines your personality? I'm asking for some personal information, but like, maybe you feel comfortable sharing.
Shit.
Everybody
Man.
got one.
You said like when I was in middle school or
Or
high school?
just in school in general, or elementary school, just when you were young.
No, I don't really got them like when I was young.
Yeah.
But like when I first started throwing parties.
Yeah.
When I first started throwing parties, it was this girl that said I had a baby by her.
Oh,
that was the most
yeah.
embarrassing shit ever, dog. Because
Shit.
I never like did anything with her.
Oh, so she just went around saying that?
Yeah, bro. She was fucking nuts, bro.
Damn.
Like, it's crazy. I had to take a DNA test and everything because I really didn't remember if I did anything with her. It's so funny.
So you didn't even remember?
I don't remember. That shit was like, the baby, that shit was so wild, bro.
Yeah. Did the baby look like you?
Yes, dog.
Oh,
Just like, the baby looked just like me, though, bro. That shit was so fucking nuts, bro. I was so scared. I'm like, fuck. The baby was 3 years old, and it's crazy because, she knew where I lived at. So,
Yeah.
like, she had to, like, come over there and stuff like that. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got a bad memory, dog. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I done been through so much shit, and I do a lot now. I don't know what the hell happened last week. I think my mama happened fucking 12 years ago.
Imagine hearing that you got a girl pregnant and you're like, she lied, right? When you see the kid, they look just like
Bro,
you.
the kid, listen.
Yeah.
That shit got so bad, she made a fucking Instagram that said deadbeat Vontae.
Oh, shit.
That shit had a picture of me and a picture of the baby right next to it. We look smack alike,
Yeah.
bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Bro, she was telling everybody. It's crazy. I would be talking to females, and they'd be like, dude, I don't want to talk to you. Like, you a deadbeat.
Yeah.
Bro,
Damn.
are you serious? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, like, we ended up taking a DNA test and shit. That shit wasn't my kid.
That shit would have scared
My mom,
me.
my grandma had just passed away. I swear to God. That was her gift from leaving the earth for me, bro.
The
Not
kid.
having a kid.
Oh,
Swear to God.
okay, yeah.
Not having a kid, bro. Like, that was a gift.
Yeah.
That was a gift, man. Thank God. Because, like I said, the kid was already 3 years old, so she waited 3 years to even contact me.
What if for some reason it is your kid, but it was just a bad DNA test?
Fuck no. I don't even wish that
Maybe
shit
it was
on
a
me.
miracle, yo.
No, fuck no. I don't want no kid right now.
Maybe-
Well, it's crazy. I do want kids right now, but it's like, I'm not really gonna have no kid with just anybody because me and that girl wouldn't have worked out.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be on no child support. I'm good, man. Like, leave me alone. Like, I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie.
It is. Girls be fucking people up with that child support shit, yo. It's bad.
Yo, I know a nigga right now that pay like $5,000 a month in child support.
$5,000 a month. How much does he make? You gotta be making good about money.
She make a lot of money.
She make a lot of money. And she still want $5,000.
Man, hell yeah.
Damn, you know, I know somebody, right? He's not my friend or nothing. If anything, I don't really like him. But he's my age, right? He's my age. And so he got a girl pregnant. So they're like probably 18, 19, at the most, 19. He got the girl pregnant. That girl went around and told people, and she's not, and he was trying to get her to get an abortion. No abortion. So they gonna have a kid, and she said she just want to have the kid to get that kid on child support. Some girls are like that, yo. But, you know, I guess that's politics, right? But how do you feel about that? Like, you know, like, you know, maybe like if you say you had a girl get pregnant, she wanted to abort the kid. How would you feel about that? Because it's a very like sensitive subject.
Yeah, listen, I don't even know if I should talk about it.
Yeah, I guess, that's true, that's true.
Hey, I might get banned from fucking Instagram if I post this video after the fact, man. But, man, bro, like one thing about it, man, I feel like, you know, that needs to be two people to make come to an agreement and say, hey, we want abortion. You know, I mean, I've been in that situation before, you feel me? To where, hey, you know, we're not ready for a kid, so let's go ahead and get her done. Yeah. Like, hey, let's go ahead and, come on now.
You know, I think I'll ask you about women a little too much right now, but like, what's the worst date you've been on? There's gotta be one that just like stuck out the most.
The worst date I've been on.
Or the link of worst one.
Yo, bro. The worst date I've ever been on was literally, I saw this girl one time. Yeah. You know, she was sexy as hell. But the second time I saw her, she ain't look the same.
What you mean she ain't look the same?
She had no fucking makeup on.
Oh.
And I was like, yo, this ain't the same girl I was dealing with, dog. Yeah. Like, I had just met her and shit. You know, we kicked it. The first time we kicked it, I'm just looking like, yo, just got to be a different girl. Man. Like, she had a lot of makeup on then because she looked totally different. That's probably the worst date. I literally ended that date.
You sure you just weren't drunk that first time?
Nah, fuck no. Because on Instagram, she looked like a different person.
Yeah.
And in person, she looks crazy. But at the end of the day, she was a cool girl. You know, I wasn't attracted to her.
I feel maybe a couple of shots of tequila could change that, though.
No, I don't think it can change that jump, man. Yo, it's so funny. I had to text my group chat like, yo, code red. Yeah. And they called me like, yo, I'm in an accident. Yo, I swear, bro. That's crazy, man. But, bro, and like, not to keep talking about relationships. This shit is crazy.
I usually ask like, everybody.
I mean, I feel like, to be honest, I'm not in a relationship right now because of what I do. Like, just in the club. Yeah. You know. Had restaurants, have a nightclub. It's like,
cause I mean, I'm sure you see girls here all the time.
That shit, I don't want that shit, bro. Nah, I really don't. I don't want that shit.
You got used to it, right?
Yeah, I mean that shit ain't for me. Yeah. You feel me? Like, cause and like, this is why I'm saying like, if I'm gonna talk to a girl or date a girl, I need her to understand what I do before we even get into that. Because now, I got a rule now before I date a woman.
What's that?
Like, can you understand that I'm in nightlife? Like, can you withstand that? Because one thing about, like, I'm not ready to have you driving me nuts, texting me mad long prayer. I don't like that shit. Like, leave me alone. Like, for real.
And you're going to be busy. You're not going to have time to know.
It ain't even that. It ain't even busy because at the end of the day, like, I'll make time for what I want. But, like, let's work together on this. Like, I'll give you the reassurance for it. You feel me? But, right now, right now, I ain't dating nobody.
And that's good though. Sometimes you gotta be like that in order to focus on this the most. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it takes up your time, but one way or another, it takes up like a little bit of tension off your brain.
Bro, if you had the right girl will help the situation instead of making the situation worse.
That's true. And people always say, I just haven't had the right one.
Nah, bro. Like, you're 18. Don't get no girl.
Yeah.
Like, stay away.
Yeah.
Like, for real, bro. Don't get married. Stay the fuck away from women. Bro. And get into serious relations. You're 18. Have a blast, bro. I got into a relationship at 18. I was with that girl for like 4 years.
Damn.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to ask you earlier, and this was at the very beginning that I forgot to ask, but one thing I see a lot, and this could be at Richmond or anywhere, right? There's a lot of promoters. What makes them promoters? How do they make money if they're not really involved with the actual venue? I feel, to my opinion, how I see it, like they just post Instagram stories about different events, but how does that benefit the promoter? Like, how do they make a buck off of that?
I mean, yo, man, like, you know, like me coming up, you know,
Uh-huh.
I would basically go to a venue and say, hey, I'm trying to do this event. And I'll basically either go 50-50 with the venue because it's 18 and up, and that's when I was coming up.
Yeah.
Or I'll pay a rental.
Okay.
And the rental will cover the rental fee, security, and cops.
Yeah.
And I still got to pay my DJs and stuff.
Okay.
So I probably have a $2,500 budget with DJs in the rental, but I might make $7,000. I make that $7,000, I take the $2,500. I'm in good standing.
Yeah.
But now, you know, me being older, man, like, yo, man, like most promoters are making money off the door and the bar. So I might go to a venue and get 100% the door and get 20% in the bar. I'm good.
You know, in the nightclub scene, right? You know, every industry, every business got like a little like dark side to it. Maybe like secrets people don't really know. What's like a very common secret, just something that could be like in the dark world in the night scene that you see, not exactly at this venue, but just in the industry. Maybe something that doesn't get talked about enough. Like I know sometimes I've heard stories about like certain bartenders helping people spike drinks. You know,
fuck. I don't know about that shit.
Yeah,
I never even been around no shit like that.
yeah. So like, maybe is there like something like just that you see a lot in the industry that like you know you guys don't do, but like it's just something that is commonly known?
Nah, we don't deal with no stuff like that.
You know, one thing too with the bar. You know what bar rescue is?
You mean I watched that shit before I opened my first restaurant.
Yeah. So you know, let's say if bar rescue came here, do you think they would prove? What do you think how do you think it would play out?
Yo, bar rescue came here, bro. Hey.
You know, I was thinking about that on the call. I might ask him that.
Yo, hey, listen, man. Bar rescue, yo, that should be a good thing though.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, man, yo, one thing about it, man, yo, like we running good business over here, you know. So, I mean, bar rescue will help. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, one thing about it, man, like we never try to think we know too much. So it's probably some things that we miss.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I know one thing, man, like we're on top of our game. You know, we definitely on top of our game, man. So, but yeah, shout out to bar rescue.
Yeah.
They really be
I used to
doing
watch
good
them all the time. They're entertaining as shit.
Yo, they be wilding.
Yeah.
Like for real. But I mean, a lot of stuff that happens in the bar, you stealing. You feel me? Like, I always tell people, man, like you'll never be able to stop your bartenders from stealing. Man, like your best bartender gonna steal from you. So it's like this. If you got a bartender making $10,000 for you,
Yeah.
but she steal $700,
Let it be.
my nigga, she is gonna keep that $700 because like you might not see the $700 being stolen. It might be dispersed. I don't know, but it's gone.
Yeah.
But then you got a bartender that's only making you $250, but stealing $800.
Yeah, they don't really deserve it.
Fire. Yeah, bro, I'm tripping.
Yo, you know, like with alcohol, at a club and night scenes, they overcharge it a lot. And I mean, you have to in this business, right? But like, when people come in and get like a VIP section or something, or like, not even that, just when they order a bottle, what do you guys upcharge? Is it like, it's almost like a 10x, right?
A what?
A 10x, like 10 times the retail price?
Yeah, I mean, yo, like a bottle of Don Julio here is like $400.
What kind of Don Julio?
Don Julio Reposado or Anejo or Casa.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
Damn. So yeah, because I know the one that I was telling you about earlier, the one that got shut down in Jefferson Davis, a bottle of Patron, which is like what, $20-$30 normally retail?
Like $40.
40? Okay, yeah. So they charge like $250 for the bottle, $250 for the bottle.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Shit, our Patron hit $300.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. So like, how often do people like come in here and like buy bottles?
All
like,
the time.
All the time? Like,
yeah, all the time.
Damn, you think they just do it to show off though? Or you think they really got it like that?
I mean, you got to think, man. Dog, when you got 5 people in the section, I mean, shit, splitting up $1,000 ain't shit.
Oh, that's true. That's
you
true.
You feel me?
You know, that's one thing too. Have you ever had people like run off with the tab, like without paying the tab?
Nah, you pay that junk before you even get your liquor.
Okay, you pay up front.
Yeah, we don't play that.
At that place I was telling you about, that has happened because you don't pay up front. You pay at the end of the night, and there's people that ran off.
Out of town, you do that, but like you put a card on file.
Okay, you know here in the night scene right here, your venue. What's something you see people do a lot that's like, you're like, oh, what are they doing? It's just like it just makes you like not cringe or it's just like something you see a lot. A pet peeve of the night scene.
Yo, like when we do events, like people try to share their tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I hate that shit. Like Eventbrite, yo, they try to basically, yo, they'll send the barcode to their friend.
Yeah.
And their friend will pull a ticket up. But like the Eventbrite's kind of like gonna allow the ticket to be scanned twice.
Yeah. You know, do you guys use Ticketmaster?
Well, we ready to get a contract with Ticketmaster.
Okay,
So, yeah.
I'm gonna put you on a game, right? Because in order to, because it's a little scam I do, but I'm gonna put you on a game so it won't affect your business, right? So there's a thing, right? When you order a ticket on Ticketmaster, have you bought tickets on Ticketmaster?
Mm-hmm.
You know how the ticket pops up blue, whatever. So this is what I do, right? Because I've been going to a lot of NBA games, front row.
Yo, I just seen you at an NBA
So look,
game.
I buy the nosebleed, right?
Uh-huh.
That's my original ticket, and I edit it to that. So one thing people will do, right? They'll screenshot ticket and edit it, because you only need to scan your real ticket to enter the arena. After that, it just look at it. So when they come, I try to help you. So when you get Ticketmaster, people are gonna do that.
Yo, so my thing is, yo, like how the fuck, like, say even if somebody sitting in that seat.
So what you do is, once you're already there, you buy a nosebleed ticket. When you're inside the arena, game's about to start, go on Ticketmaster, check what seats haven't sold. Look for the most front row seat you can find and go there. Like I went to 3 last week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, all front row. In total in tickets, I paid $100. And if I had paid like the actual ticket price, I would have paid a little bit over $1,000. So like I'll be up in there. Yeah. If you ever go to something like that, let me know. I'll make the ticket for you while you're there.
Yo, that's funny as hell, yo, man. Knowing me, I'll probably get in trouble. I stay away from shit like
Yo,
that.
because it's like they don't care. They assume everybody.
Oh, the
in there.
usher lady is basically just looking at your ticket saying, okay.
As long as it looks legit, and but sometimes they be like trying to tap on this. So as long as they don't tap, you good. But like they gonna try that when like if you guys use Ticketmaster, they're gonna try something like that. So that's just some game,
Bro, that's freaking funny, dog. Because I was like, man, this dude been at games every day.
Balling out of budget. I don't got front row money.
Yeah, that's all right, man. That's a good scheme for you.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times before with another concert, but I mean, is there something else you wanted to talk about that I haven't brought up yet?
Man, not really, man. I just got a couple of people just to shout out.
Yeah.
Just doing a lot of stuff in the city, and it's helped me, and it's a good amount of people, man.
Yeah.
You got like people like LaShawn, who owns Aces, and she's actually opening a new spot called Mary Lou's.
Okay.
In the Fan, I think it's Carytown, one of them, man. But it's a dope spot.
Yeah.
On the rooftop. Like I said, man, you got Joe Bros, who are my partners, my business partners and stuff. Pat, he used to own the spot for years. We got the spot in DC. That's a weed dispensary.
I forgot. That's one thing I wanted to bring up. I forgot to ask about that.
Yeah, man, we ain't gonna.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna talk about that. That's cool. I mean, everybody already know about that.
Yeah.
The weed dispensary in DC. It's on Georgia Avenue.
Yeah.
It's gifting basically.
Okay.
So you go in there, you buy the T-shirt, and you get the 8 for as a gift.
So do you do that because that's the only legal way to do it?
I mean, weed is legal, but
Yeah.
like you can't go open up a business account with weed.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Do you know what Stake is, the gambling website?
Yeah.
They do the exact same thing. So what they do, you can't legally play with your money. What you do, you buy their currency, their game currency, and in exchange, they gift you real money, and you play with that real money. That's like their way around getting by that. So I guess it's the same thing with that, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, it's cool,
Yeah.
Like I said, man, Joe Bros my partners, and shout out to them. Shout out to B. Robeson. He's a guy that really helped me, not be scared and open this business and really start my promoter career. Face J, I don't know if you know, you a youngin', man. So Face J's probably the biggest promoter that's been in Virginia.
Okay.
In the last 2 decades.
Oh, word.
So he's a guy who basically handed me College Beach weekend back in the day, like, hey man, here, I'm gonna get this to you. So he handed it to me. Yeah, man. Who else? LaShawn, Brandon, Joe Bros, Pat. I mean, just shout out to everybody, man. That's in the city that's doing something good. I really just, like the city's come back together, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely coming back together, man. It's a lot of celebrities coming down here.
Uh-huh.
Everybody, man, right now is trying to get into it. It's basically trying to flock over here now to work with us.
That's something I was going to ask you earlier. Like, if a promoter that's up and coming, like you were at one point, wants to come in, and how would they be able to, like, what advice would you give them to maybe be able to work with you, or like, what would you really need to see in them, or what would they expect? I don't know.
So, man, like, we just worked with a guy this past Saturday.
Yeah.
Had about 800 people in here, man.
Is 800 people, is that a decent size for a normal night for y'all?
Mm.
Okay.
I mean, the event was good. It was a college event.
Okay.
So yeah, man. I mean, we promoter friendly.
Yeah.
So because at the end of the day, I came from that life of being a promoter. Now, actually, owning the venue is nuts, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
So, like, working with promoters and seeing these guys, that's why, my sounds of the party, like, that don't really want about me. It'd be a teaching moment, bro. To people who don't really understand, what I do, when I, throw events. It's like, yo, I'm really coming in here grinding.
Yeah.
I don't just come in here just drinking, pop bottles and look cool.
Yeah.
That's not really me anymore. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was me years ago, though.
Uh-huh.
It just felt good being around a different type of women and drinking. Man, bro, hell no. I'm good now. So.
Yeah, at least it's good that you were able to capitalize off of people that do that, because people are always going to be getting drunk, partying. People are always going to have reasons to get fucked up. So, I mean, it just pays the bills. Lastly, one thing I like to ask all our guests on here, but if you had a chance to give the whole world a message, what would it be?
Man, do what you love and go with your gut.
Yeah.
Man, like, you got to go with your gut, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I probably miss out on a good amount of things in life just by not going with my gut feeling.
Yeah.
But I don't got no regrets. So right now, I do everything. I go with my gut feeling.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going with my gut feeling. So, and then, like, just for the business owners or people trying to open up businesses, man, like, just have a plan.
Yeah.
Have a plan. Do the good and the bad of that plan, and man, just put it on paper, bro.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, you can think of something, but if you actually looking at this thing every single day and studying this paper, bro, like, you're gonna be perfect. Like, seriously.
Damn.
So yeah.
No, I'm gonna definitely make a plan for when I do decide what I want to do. Maybe even if it's this.
I can't believe you're 18, though. That's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everybody.
You got a long ways to go, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? No, you don't. Because my partner, Pat, told me, he said, man, like, you can be 30 in no time, and I'm fucking 30.
Yeah.
Literally, bro. That shit came fast.
And
man.
that felt like, what, 3 years ago?
Man, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, God, leave, man. But, yeah, man, like, we got a lot of, well, not a lot, but, we got a good amount of promoters here.
Yeah.
That people that paved the way for me. Because it wouldn't have been on me without these guys throwing the events. So you got the Face J's, you got the Carlines, you got the Fat Cats, you got the Lack ENTs, you got the Norells, Top Hat. I'm trying to think, man, who else you got, man? Jesus Christ, man. It's been a lot of promoters, man.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know too many of them because, I'm not really in the scene and I haven't been around too long, but, I bet, like, and at least they paved the way for the image the scene has, you know, so.
Oh, and then the Says, this guy named Say, he owns Yellow House Studios.
I have heard of that, yeah.
So, he's been a big time promoter. He works, he's with Creative Nation.
Okay.
So, we work with Creative Nation on the concerts at the National and stuff like that. So, shout out to my guy, Doe. He owns venues in 757.
Okay.
So, he got a place called Yukio. And it's probably one of the biggest nightclubs down there. In the whole Virginia, for real. Like, that just got that out of town vibe. So, definitely go there, man. That's a dope spot. So yeah.
Now, when actually, I shouldn't be telling you this because you're a club owner, but like I might have to get a fake ID and hit them up.
Nah, man. I mean, yo, man, like, it's not a lot of 18 up spots, man.
There's not? No,
man.
yeah.
So the H2O upstairs is gonna be the 18 up club.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, man, listen, man, you'll be able to come in there yo, man, like you should bring your cameras in there and
Yeah.
set up a podcast joint in there as the event's going on. That would be dope.
As it's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be kind of hard to do it with the music, but like I'm sure I can do it.
Yeah, man, trust me, man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, the music be on and I still be having a mic on, and that'd be cool.
H2O is that venue hasn't been opened yet though, right?
So it used to be called Go Room, like when they had it before. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been open.
You know,
we're just gonna redo it.
Actually, when you guys officially open up, let me know. I'm actually down. Like, I'll talk to some people that are like in the place. Maybe having a couple drinks or something. Like, yo, like come here real quick. Like, talk to them for 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Next person, that could be a cool idea.
Trying to tell you, and it'll build your brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, man, one thing I do got for you, like now that you're doing mobile, you gotta get a backdrop with your logo on it.
A backdrop. Okay.
Yeah. Like you could have set that junk up. Easy.
Yeah.
Boom. It's just promoting your brand because I know once I post it, it's gonna go crazy.
Okay. Now, I gotta think about it because I just literally just now started getting mobile, so I definitely gotta think about that.
Yeah.
And like I guess when I'm traveling now, I guess I'm starting to travel. Some things are kind of hard to take on an airplane, so
Man, backdrop goes in one of them little bags.
yeah.
You fold it up and then you push it out.
You know where I
and
can
it pop
order
up.
one?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. I might have to. Yeah.
Trying to tell you. It'll be legit.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to then. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, well, Vontae, bro, I appreciate you for having me here, and I appreciate you for taking time out of your day.
Big love. Man.
I know you got a busy schedule, but sitting here an hour and a half, or whatever it was, I haven't even checked the time.
Yeah.
But
it's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Someone like me, or like somebody may be watching, like try to learn because, yeah, I'm here, but all it really is me asking questions that I'm genuinely curious about.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot too, some things that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And what I mean, hopefully I get to be in a position like you are one day. Maybe not like a promoter, but just having a purpose, chasing something. So
I mean, yo, you doing way better than what I was doing at 18, man. I mean, you got a plan, a simple plan like doing this podcast, man. This podcast thing can blow up.
it could.
I
It
mean,
could.
like next thing you know, like you're gonna be like a Breakfast Club. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta think big.
Yeah.
So, think big, man. I mean, I appreciate you for coming to the venue and shooting this, so it's cool.
Yeah. So, well, I thank you guys so much for watching as well. We out later.
Maybe